Rafael Benitez has told Marca that he will almost certainly manage his former club Liverpool at some stage in the future. Current interim manager Chelsea boss Rafael Benitez became Reds manager in 2004, winning the Champions League in 2005, the FA Cup the following year. He left in 2010 in the summer after falling out with the club, then the owners, and finishing 7th in the Premier League. Asked if he thought he would again manage the club at some point in his career, he replied, quote, "I will return, almost certainly. What I do not know is when. My daughters and wife still live in Liverpool." The former Valencia and Inter Milan coach has guided Chelsea to the FA Cup and Europa League semi-finals, and kept the side on track to qualify for next season's Champions League, although he has had to contend with significant protests from the Chelsea fans. He said he did not know yet where he would work next season, but suggested it could be somewhere in England. "My idea is to train competitive team. Why not in England?" Benitez says, echoing the comments he made last week. Quote, "We will have to wait and see. Everything will be worked out." A return to his former club, Real Madrid, was also possibly suggested. But we're here to talk about the fact that Rafael Benitez has stated that he will, quote, "almost certainly return to Liverpool Football Club." Now, this is interesting. I'm going to read an article from back in 2010, and it says this: Benitez has presided over a disastrous season, losing 19 matches and seeing his side slip to 7th place in the table, which has caused major damage to the club's precarious finances. More seriously, he lost the support of the senior players at the club, with top stars like Fernando Torres, Steven Gerrard, Jamie Carragher, Javier Mascherano, and Yossi Benayoun offering public displays of their lack of belief in the manager. The board were left with the painful decision of choosing between Benitez and their world-class players, and in the end, they decided that those world-class players were more important. Liverpool have lost 10 games this season. Benitez back then in 2010 lost 19 of the 38 Premier League games. Liverpool currently have, they have played 32 fixtures, so they have 5 or 6 fixtures left. They currently sit on 49 points in 7th place. Rafael Benitez was sacked in 2010 because not only had the players lost faith, but it seemed as if the whole club was just falling apart at the seams. Of course, the club was sold to FSG. Kenny Dalglish came in after the absolute failure of Roy Hodgson. And now we're to the current place where Brendan Rodgers is manager. But what question comes to my mind is what makes Benitez so certain that he will be managing Liverpool again soon, one day, 10 years down the road. So that's the question for you. What do you think Benitez is seeing, or why do you think he thinks Liverpool will be his place once more? Brendan Rodgers seems highly trusted by the FSG managers. They seem to have complete and utter confidence that Brendan Rodgers is here and can get the job done. His first season, he's not really doing too bad with only 10 losses, and maybe it's not the season we would have liked. Everybody had hopes of Champions League. But Brendan Rodgers seems to be taking this club forward. Purchases like Daniel Sturridge and Philip Coutinho seem positive steps in Liverpool's building of a team to get back not only to the Champions League but contending for a title. And so I guess really it doesn't make any sense to me with the current direction that this club is headed that just one day we would just turn around and go back to what has not really worked. Granted, Benitez did win the Champions League and he did win the FA Cup. But Benitez has not seen the great success of 10 years ago in his last few years as manager. Many people, when he went into Chelsea, said that that was part of the plan for him to destroy Chelsea, right? Now, obviously, that's not the case, but Benitez has not done anything outstanding there. He's just Benitez. He is a consistent, he is a good manager, but do you really think that Benitez would be a better option than Brendan Rodgers several years down the road? Now, again, we don't know what the future holds. Perhaps there will be an uprising in Liverpool. Perhaps they will climb, but you just never know. And maybe something will go wrong in Brendan Rodgers' managerial career here at Liverpool. Maybe something won't work out. Maybe the owners will be looking for something else. But could you see Rafael Benitez back at Liverpool Football Club? This has been CLC Sports USA. My name is Chris Check. Thank you guys for watching. If you care to, you can subscribe right down there, as well as leave a comment and a like. That would be very much appreciated. We'll see you guys next time. For all you Reds fans out there, remember that you'll never walk alone.